Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you the best way to find diamonds in Minecraft. If you're looking for the best position or the Y level, which you should be on in order to find lots of diamonds, it should be -58. So if we open the coordinates, we can see that the XYZ over here is located in this place, and this is the Y level. So we need to go down to -58 in order to be in the best spot for diamonds. Now, in order to go down, we have several options. Of course, we can dig down, but that's always kind of risky. We can, for instance, instead of just going down like so, just straight up down, we can do 2 by 1. So we can stand between 2 blocks, and then we can dig down in order to make sure that we don't accidentally fall somewhere. So let's go this way now. There we go. And then we go down this block instead, like so. So this is how we can keep going. But instead of that, we can also do something like this. We can make an entrance with stairs, so it will be easier to go down. Of course, if we choose to do this thing over here, then we can bring ladders and climb up and down really easily. Or if we want to, we can also make a water elevator for that. But instead, we can make this thing, this stairs that will go down. This might take some time to actually go to -58, but eventually, of course, we will get there. Now, in order to make this properly, we will need to be prepared with the crafting table. And then when we go down, when we mine cobblestone, we can later on convert them to stairs, which will be helpful going back up again. So this is how it should be. It is 5 blocks high in my case, and the reason for this is that it will be easier to go down and up later on. We won't hit our head when going up or down. So when we decide to sprint down, then it is tall enough, the entrance is tall enough so that we don't hit our face or our head. Oh, and of course you don't have to do 2 blocks wide like I do over here. It's just my personal preference. But if you want to, you can just make it 1 block wide. There we go. Now, once we are at the level -58, we can make like a small room. We can put down the crafting table, and then we can make stairs out of the stones that we just mined by going down. And then we can place them like so in order to have the easier access to go up and down all the time. Now, of course, this is just if you are planning on using the same tunnel all the time. Now, when we are prepared, when we have everything that we need in order to go mining, that is, we are at the -58, then we can start mining. And we have several options regarding the mining method. One of my favorites is by simply going 3 blocks high, and then from now and then you might need to go left and right through the middle. So I'm gonna demonstrate how it looks. So we're gonna mine 3 blocks forward. As you can see, we already found diamonds, like so. And then every 2 blocks you want to do something like this, and even more diamonds, wow. And the other way around, like so. And of course you might need to light the tunnel, like so. And then we need to go 1, 2, 3, and then we can once again mine these small windows over here. And that's how we can keep going. Now, this is like an older method, but there is also a new one which seems to be even faster regarding finding diamonds. So we're gonna do this method with the help of trapdoors. I'm gonna make like a small entrance over here. Then I'm gonna put the trapdoor on either left or right side, and we need to try to do something like this. So when we open the trapdoor, when it's like in this position, and we go inside and close the trapdoor, we should be in a swimming position, like so. So now we can just simply mine forward all the time in order to try to find as many diamonds as possible. Of course, you might need to use like a night vision potion in order to increase the vision, so you don't have to use torches all the time, but that's really up to your preference. Ideally, for choosing this method, you should also have other items with enchantments. You might need to use Swift Sneak 3 enchantment in your leggings. Of course, diamond is just optional. And in terms of pickaxe, ideally you want to use a diamond pickaxe at least, since it will be the fastest way to mine. And ideally you also want to have at least efficiency 5 enchantment. By doing so, we will just go straight through these tunnels and make them or actually mine quickly. In addition to that, we can also, of course, use Fortune 3 in order to increase the diamonds that we get for mining diamond ores, and Mending, which is optional but still good to have in order to always be able to fix our pickaxe. What we can do then, if you want to, you can also take your crafting table with you when you go for mining, in order to convert diamond ores into diamond blocks in order to save some space. But now with all of these enchantments, as you can see, now we can go through these blocks really quickly, and I already found some diamonds. Now you might also need to have some additional trapdoors in order to avoid getting in order to avoid standing up by accident. So you should always have a spare, or you can simply try to cover holes with blocks, so that if there is any ore that is, for instance, in a tough spot where it would make you stand up, you can always place these blocks in order to push them towards you. So let me quickly try to find additional diamond ores, in order to showcase how it might look like. Alright, so I found redstone instead, but this also applies to redstone because, well, why not? So in case we do something like this, right? Now if I go forward, now I will stand up, so I will either need trapdoor once again to go like in the swimming position, or I would need to pretty much dig out backwards or something. But we can also use these blocks in order to cover the holes, and as you can see, when I place a block, then it pushes towards me. So this is what we can do in order to avoid standing up. And like I said, we can also get the crafting table in order to save some space in our equipment. So we can place the crafting table, and when we have, for instance, lots of redstone dust, we can turn them into blocks like so. And by doing so, we will save some space. Later on, you can of course get the crafting table back and keep going. And if you finally decide that you have enough of mining, that you want to end your mining session, and you want to go back, of course you can crawl back, but at the same time we can also do something like this. We can stand up, and then we can mine this block over here, and by doing so we will reveal even more blocks. So we might be able to spot some blocks that were a little bit higher, for instance over here, or somewhere in this on either of these sides. So if you're willing to do that, then of course good for you. If you are simply impatient and you don't want to be bothered with these, then you can just, go back. Simple as that. And would you look at that, when I was just going back, I managed to find even more diamonds. So I guess it is worth. However, there's also something that you need to keep in mind while going back like so, is that if you don't have torches placed behind you, then of course mobs may spawn in the tunnel. So keep the place lit, or you just simply don't go back by mining this row over here. If you want to, you can also do these branches once in a while in order to spot to reveal additional blocks and potentially find more diamonds. Of course, if you do that and you switch places, then you might need to make bigger gaps between different rows. And if you want to do these branches, then once again you want to make it every third. So after you make a branch, 1, 2, and then reveal, and on the other side as well, and then 1, 2, and reveal, and so on and so forth. However, this seems to be quite slow if you're looking for the fastest way to get diamonds. And if you want to do next rows, then you want to either choose a next position every third block, so 2 blocks between the first and the second row, or every 8 blocks, so 7 blocks of space between these rows. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next videos. Bye!